and welcome to Storytime with One Big Hoax. I'm your host, Trina. Today we're taking you to the sun-drenched shores of Florida, where a seemingly blossoming relationship took a dark and deadly turn, leaving a community reeling and a family forever shattered. This is the story of Diana Duve, a vibrant young woman whose life was stolen in 2014, and the calculated deception of the man who took everything from her. Diana Duve was just 26 years old, a dedicated and compassionate nurse at Sebastian River Medical Center with a bright future ahead. Born in Moldova, she had immigrated to the United States at the age of 13, embracing her new life in Florida with enthusiasm and a fierce determination. Friends describe her as easygoing, fun, and deeply caring, qualities that made her beloved by many, including her patients. In 2013, Diana met Michael Jones at a bar in Vero Beach. Jones, 32, presented himself as a successful wealth manager for PNC Bank, well-spoken, charismatic, and seemingly the ideal partner. He was a regular at local fundraisers, an image of respectability. Her mother, Lena Andrews, even recalled being impressed by his polite demeanor and sharp appearance, but beneath this polished exterior lurked a sinister truth. The relationship between Diana and Michael was on again, off again, marked by underlying turbulence that few outside of their closest circle fully understood. Just 2 months before her disappearance in April of 2014, a domestic dispute between them led to a 911 call from Jones's neighbor. When police responded, Jones claimed the noise was from rough sex, and Diana, perhaps out of fear or a desire to de escalate, told officers everything was fine, asking them to wait until she gathered her belongings and left. It was a fleeting glimpse into a darker dynamic. The night of Thursday, June 19th, 2014, started like any other for Diana. She was out with friends, but left them to meet up with Michael Jones. They were last seen together leaving What a Tavern bar in Vero Beach at around 1:30 a.m. on Friday, June 20th. Witnesses later told police the couple seemed to be having a good time, though at one point Diana appeared upset. At 1:45 a.m., Diana sent a text to her mother saying she wouldn't be home. It was the last communication anyone ever received from Diana Duve. When Diana didn't call her mother the next day, a daily ritual, Lena Andrews immediately knew something was terribly wrong. "If she's not calling me, it's because she can't," Lena told 48 hours later. The alarm bells were ringing. The Vero Beach Police Department launched a desperate search. Lieutenants Matt Harrelson and Sergeant Brad Kmetz were assigned the case, making a solemn promise to Diane's distraught mother they would find her daughter one way or another. Their investigation quickly zeroed in on Michael Jones. Within 12 hours of being last seen with Diana, surveillance footage captured Jones at a PNC bank withdrawing $2,500 in cash. He told a coworker he was feeling sick and would be gone for a few days, a red flag that amplified police suspicions. Investigators soon uncovered Jones's disturbing criminal past. In 2012, he had been charged with aggravated stalking for threatening to kill an ex-girlfriend near Fort Lauderdale. He was on probation and was supposed to remain in the Vero Beach area at all times. Police began tracking cell phone pings from both Diana and Michael's phones. While Diana's phone was eventually turned off, Jones's phone led them on a trail. One ping was traced to a cell tower about 25 minutes from Vero Beach in the Fort Pierce area. Authorities were put on alert to look for both Diana's car and Jones's vehicle. The breakthrough came swiftly. Michael Jones's car was located in the parking lot of a Hampton Inn. Surveillance footage from the hotel showed Jones checking in almost 24 hours after Diana vanished. He paid in cash and, tellingly, instructed the staff not to tell anyone he was there. Police converged on the hotel and arrested Jones for a probation violation related to his prior stalking charge. he had Diana's car keys in his possession. What police found next was the culmination of Lena Andrews' worst fears. In the trunk of Diana Duve's black Nissan Altima, parked in a public shopping center in Melbourne, which was in Brevard County, approximately 50 miles north of Vero Beach, was Diana's body. She had been brutally strangled. The evidence mounted against Michael Jones. In his trial, prosecutors laid bare his web of lies and his violent history. The initial domestic dispute, his suspicious behavior after Diana's disappearance, the cell phone pings, and ultimately the discovery of Diana's body in the trunk of her own car all pointed directly to him. In November 2019, Michael Jones was found guilty of first-degree murder for the death of Diana Duve. He was sentenced to life in prison without parole. Diana Duve's life was tragically cut short by a man who cultivated an image of success and charm, masking a history of violence and control. Her family, particularly her mother Lena, fought tirelessly for justice, ensuring that Diana's story would be heard and her killer held accountable. While no sentence can ever bring Diana back, the conviction of Michael Jones offered a message of closure, a recognition that justice, though sometimes delayed, can ultimately prevail. The case of Diana Duve serves as a stark reminder that appearances can be deceiving and that hidden dangers can lurk beneath even the most polished facades. It also stands as a testament to the unwavering love of a mother and the dedication of investigators who refused to give up until Diana was found and her killer brought to justice. Thank you for joining me today on Storytime with One Big Hoax. Until next time, stay safe.